We are born with natural immunity from our mothers, passive immunity conferred by antibodies that cross the placenta, and that lasts for a variable period during the first year of life. There was no reason to suspect that vaccination would lead that to be anything other than the same as natural infection. But that declines within the first year of life, and therefore give the children the vaccine once that has declined to a level that would allow the vaccine to work, and then we get a dramatic increase in the protective quality of the immune response to measles virus in the individual that then lasts for a very long time. Indeed, we were promised lifelong immunity from a single shot. That was what was intended. What has actually happened in the real world? Vaccinated mothers do not give their babies adequate passive immunity. So a relative deficiency in passive immunity from the mother. This was not expected, it wasn't anticipated, but it is a real-world consequence of vaccination. So babies are now vulnerable in the early months of life. Then they're given the vaccine, but the vaccine is not as protective as we thought, and it produces what is called a primary vaccine failure. A certain percentage of children who are vaccinated against measles do not develop immunity. So we have this gap now between what the natural infection would produce and what the vaccine produces, primary vaccine failure. And what we have learned with time is that vaccine-induced immunity is not lifelong. It's not what was promised. It actually declines, and it may decline in some people quite rapidly to points where it is no longer protective, can no longer neutralize measles virus. This is secondary vaccine failure. So you can see there is a wide disparity between what was intended, what was believed was going to happen, and what has actually happened with this vaccine.